Typically, I would never do this. Share family information, private text, but since Max plainly stated that the only reason they, whatever pronoun they want, reached out to me was to get funny things to share on their Instagram, I think it's only fair that I share my experience and this conversation with the world too. Screenshots will be at the end, and a few throughout. Confronting my woke and trans cousins. Let's do a little story time, alright, people? Last night, I texted my cousin Mickey because my mom told me that he was moving out of the house he and his brother bought together. His brother used to be his sister. Molly is now Max. And, well, let's just get into it. Heard you're moving to Washington because Max is too controlling. Shocker. Open your mind, cousin. And then I sent 2 videos from formerly trans people. LOL, what? That's not even close to the truth. I'm moving to DC because that's where I found jobs, and that's where most of my friends are. That was the plan when I bought the house. I just didn't find any good positions last year, so I waited till now. Max and I have been getting along amazingly, and he's been hella chill the last year. Not sure where that delusional bullshit came from. DC is also where I originally planned to move after grad school before everything shut down. Even my grandma knew I was planning to move to DC. I told you that last year. Are you okay? Hey, just what my mom told me, which means she got it from your mom. Could be total BS, but Max was reading over your shoulder and telling you what to say during our last conversation, so it didn't seem too surprising. Hope that isn't happening again now. Actually, he didn't tell me what to say. Sure, he had no influence on you at all. I'm doing great, Mickey. About a year till I have my entire stock sign-on bonus from the company at that point, or move to Ecuador for a few years. I'm doing great. Max is doing great. My relationship with him has never been better. Co-owning a house is hard, but he's been really helpful and on top of things and really nice about it. I'm excited for my future and I'm glad to hear you're doing well, but I'm not sure why you randomly hit me up to stir up shit, but I'd appreciate it if you didn't. Please politely leave me alone. All I ever did was try to talk to you openly and honestly like family. Never told you to attack anyone, just voiced the opinion that maybe the gang rape in India made your sister feel constantly insecure, unsafe as a woman, and she thought as a man, she felt she'd never have to face something like that again, so she transitioned. What gang rape? You delusional fuck. Your mom said it was a gang rape, you said rape, I don't know. You don't have a history of honesty with me, neither does your mom or anyone related to the Gilberts. Oh, is this Max? Was I not supposed to divulge that fact? I'd be so surprised if this wasn't only being read by the person it was intended for. Oh, you know my mom and her totally accurate stories. Max isn't even home. Please take your pot-stirring bullshit and fuck off. I love Molly or Max or whatever the fuck my cousin wants to call themselves. I love you, Mickey, even though you turn your back on family like it's nothing. Whenever you want to get over your holier-than-thou woke bullshit, I'm here. I reached out because you're my fucking family. And yes, I'm disappointed Molly will never be able to reproduce because she is dead. She is now he, and he can't reproduce, and that's sad. But I still love Max. Actually, he can totally reproduce, but that's a weird thing for you to care about, and whether or not he decides to carry a baby could seriously not be less of your business. Still love you, just think eventually Max will get over the high from steroids and realize the mistakes she's made and resent you for encouraging it. Too late now, though. You told me he had her ovaries removed. No, I didn't tell you that because that's not true. Jesus, do you see how insane this conversation is? Why would I not care? We share blood. I'd love to meet my second cousin. Double hysterectomy, you said? I don't know the name of the getting your tits chopped off surgery. So if I decided not to have biological kids, which I totally might just adopt, that's somehow your business? No, I did not tell you that because he didn't. He totally could still have bio kids. Are you on drugs? Does that mean she just won't be able to nurse the kids? See, these are questions we could have discussed if you'd allowed the opportunity, but you already decided I'm full of hate. Haha. And again, our choices to reproduce are none of your business. That's some weird ass shit. No, it's not. We are family. Your blood is my blood. Now please leave me alone or I will block you. I don't care if you have kids, but I would be delighted if you did. That's like saying I shouldn't be excited if my sister got pregnant. That's gonna be my niece or nephew. My family just got bigger. Awesome. You're being creepy as hell, man. Wow, that's creepy? Don't worry. I won't message you again. I won't block you because I'm not that kind of person and I value family. You don't. Not surprising. You grew up in the system and only had a Gilbert to raise you. I really loved you growing up. I fell off and had a few bad years there. I got better. I thought you, of all people, might be understanding of that. But hey, you think you're better than me now. It's always the bigger man that cuts off relationships over minor disagreements, right? Wait. Love you, cousin. I'm not gonna die of an OD anytime soon, so if you were waiting for that to happen, and be the proof that I was wrong about everything, which still wouldn't mean I'm wrong, by the way, it won't happen. Pretty fucked up that you keep trying to paint me that way, really. I know it's 'cause you got some woke pussy, and to keep it, you think you gotta be woke as fuck too. I hope that works for you, and you don't get your heart broke, and someday you have some little sobles running around. I'm not the evil person you think I am, and you're not as good as you think you are. I don't think I'm that good, and I don't think you're evil. I think you're delusional, resentful, and disrespectful. I don't want you to OD. I want you to thrive and live a happy life because I love you. But I don't want to deal with your resentful, pot-stirring shit and want you to leave me alone. What am I delusional or resentful about? Actually, yeah, I'm resentful you turned your back on me. Why wouldn't I be? Stir the pot? No, you lied to me for years and I wanted to talk about it and you cut me out of your life. I didn't lie to you about shit. I only kept the shit about Max being trans from you because it was none of your business and I thought you'd handle it badly, which you did. Your stirring the pot is me referring to you literally starting the conversation with you're moving because of Max and constantly trying to convince me that he's the problem when he hasn't said shit and hasn't had to. You clearly aren't listening to me. Want me wanting to be left alone. I love you, but I'm blocking you. I'd rather leave a channel open, but clearly you can't respect my wishes. Good luck. I do love you. I just can't stand your bullshit right now. And then his brother, used to be his sister, Molly, who's now Max, texted me with, "What's up, cousin? I've heard you are pretty obsessed with my genitals. That's kinda weird." Really not obsessed at all, but kinda confused. Are you in the closet or not if you tell some members of your family you're removing body parts to avoid possible future cancer, while telling the rest you're now a guy named Max? Is it really that shocking I was surprised when I found out? Also, I never even voiced that opinion until I was told I'm not welcome until I get vaccinated. I kept all my rude reality to myself until it was made abundantly clear I'm not welcome anyways. I never told anyone anything about cancer. I haven't talked to you at all since that time you drove my car while you were fucked up and told me you had sex with my younger sibling to convince them they weren't gay. I didn't have sex with her, she sucked my dick. You aren't welcome anywhere, even if you were vaccinated in a bubble suit, because you are literally the worst person I've ever met and I'm embarrassed to be related to you. Pretty sure everyone related to you feels that way. No, you talked to me while I was at work a few years ago. Mickey told me the cancer thing. Did he make that up on his own? Did you not tell him not to tell me? That took zero convincing. And you're the one who asked to see my genitals when we were kids with your friends. So I'd say You've shown more interest in mine than the reverse. I'm close to my mom's entire side of the family. The Gilbert side is crazy, and I cut my dad out of my life after he brought Amanda back into Meth City and knocked her up after 6 months sober because he's lonely. I honestly think you are hilarious. Double hysterectomy? I can't believe I am related to somebody who thinks somebody could have two uteruses and doesn't know the difference between your and you are. Ha ha. Notice, yeah. Notice, I didn't say anything to her about a double hysterectomy. So she's clearly reading her brother's texts. Maybe your younger sibling is struggling with what we are all struggling with, looking for community and meaning and safety. I don't think she or you or anyone should need to be strung out on hormones and as dependent on big pharma as an addict like me is on drugs. To get that is all. Wait. Yep. Okay. I'm excited to be in the life of your little sister and am pleased to hear that you won't be. Oh my god, I didn't put an apostrophe. I talked to Joni last week. Oh yeah, her. I'm sure my dad totally wants you around all the time. My dad got Amanda pregnant, so I'm talking about the baby. Your baby sister who has a chance of being a great person because because you won't know her. I still love you. I don't resent you. I think you've been steered down the wrong path. I went down the wrong path for a long time. Ha ha ha. Like, what? Joni is a great person and she knows me. Shit, you know me. Are you admitting you suck? I'm blocking you. I'm just texting you so I have funny shit to post on my Instagram. Good luck with the drugs. You must be so proud of yourself, you literal waste of air. For getting clean and holding a job for 4 years and a bachelor's in history with no help? Thanks, you resentful bitch. Good luck with the testosterone-induced cancer.